That's it?
Jewish capital of Israel. Go home, anti-Semitic, go home. Anti-Semitic, go to Europe. Go back to Europe. This is Israeli land.
Welcome everybody to Givat Hamatos, a Jerusalem neighborhood that has yet to be developed, that has gotten headline news by the anti-Israel world and the European Union, that was actually out here, like you saw in the clip yesterday, protesting the Israeli government's decision to finally build here in Givat Hamatos. Okay, so yeah, you see a nice little basketball court behind me, but on the other hand, this place, there are a few caravans, and the place is really like a garbage dump, unfortunately, but thousands of units, I don't remember the exact number, are planned to be built here. Now you see behind me, that's the center of Jerusalem, right? Well, we're at, actually those are towers at the southeastern side of Jerusalem. You see the whole center of Jerusalem. You could also see the entrance to Jerusalem if you look carefully at the big wire bridge. And here we go more south, 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 and behind us we see the buildings of the southern community of Gilo. So here we see that Givat Hamatos is in the middle of Jerusalem, the southern end of Jerusalem, and there are more communities to the eastern side of Jerusalem. So Givat Hamatos is surrounded by Jerusalem communities. But yet, the European Union and Israel, anti-Israel liars, are spreading lies that Jews should have no right to build here in this community, in this neighborhood that, again, it's a garbage dump right now with a few caravans, but that Jews should be forbidden from building here in this neighborhood. And we're just here calling out the lies. This is Jerusalem. They're lying that this is not part of Jerusalem. They're lying that Jews should be forbidden from building here. They're lying that we're cutting off a state of Palestine. Folks, the ones who are cutting off a state of Palestine are anyone who believes in the fake cause called Palestine that just uses terror to try to murder Jews and destroy the Jewish state of Israel. They're the ones who are ruining the lives of Arab Muslims who do want to live peacefully with us. But let's continue on. I'll give you a few more views from the other sides of Givat Hamatos to help you understand how this is really in the center of the southern eastern part of Jerusalem, and it's not some outlying area. But again, there should be no reason for Jews not to be able to build in outlying areas as well throughout Judea and Samaria and throughout Israel. But this issue is just calling out their lies about Givat Hamatos. So let's go see the other views from the other sides of Givat Hamatos in Jerusalem. So here I am in the southern neighborhood of Gilo in Jerusalem. All right. Now, behind me, you'll see that is a main road, highway that cuts Jerusalem in the middle. I always happen to drive on a road that's past that, on the other side of that hill, also in Jerusalem. You know what that hill is? That hill is Givat Hamatos, which is in the center of southern Jerusalem. Now we're going to see other neighborhoods of Jerusalem even further to the east. I'm now standing to the east of Givat Hamatos. That is Givat Hamatos. The community of Gilo is on the other side. That's where we were, on the west of Givat Hamatos. Remember I spoke to you that I drive on a road on the other side of Givat Hamatos? This is the road right here, major thoroughfare of traffic from the center of Jerusalem to the southern part of Jerusalem and out towards Gush Etzion and the Judean hills where I live. All right, so that's Givat Hamatos. To the west of me, further to the east, over there, is the Jewish community of Jerusalem, Har Choma, to the east of Givat Hamatos. What do we see? Givat Hamatos is in the center of southern Jerusalem. It's not separating anything. The European Union's saying that Jews have no right to build or live on Givat Hamatos. It's in the center of southern Jerusalem. It's not, that's East Jerusalem. Har Choma behind me. That is the eastern flank of Jerusalem, and another thousands of units are supposed to be built in that community. In the meantime, we are here exposing the lies of the European Union and the anti-Israel haters That's Givat HaMatos, that hill over there, which is in the center of southern Jerusalem. Right behind me, you see the sign for Givat HaMatos, that the European Union and anti-Israel haters are saying Jews have no right to build, that we are cutting off the Arabs. Folk, it's in the center of the southern part of eastern Jerusalem. So these are the truths. These are the truths about Jerusalem. Call out the lies of the European Union and the anti-Israel haters. Now that you saw Givat HaMatos from the eastern side, from the western southern side, now we're going to see the southern part of Jerusalem, what's happening in Judea and Samaria, where you're going to see Gilo, the southern community of Jerusalem, from further south. So let's go see what's going on over there, because it's really, really exciting, and it should inspire you and get you as excited about the truth and about the Jewish people returning to our homeland as excited as I am, I hope. Let's go. By the way, I'm sorry to disappoint the European Union and all the anti-Israel haters around the world, but on that hill over there is the community of Gilo, the southern hills of the city of Jerusalem, where we were earlier. I am now going south into the heart of Judea, into Gush Etzion, to Hebron, where the history of the Jewish people began, where King David had his capital in Hebron and the battles of the Jewish people here in our Holy Land. And here you see behind me a bridge and a tunnel. This is a tunnel and a bridge system that connects the southern part of Jerusalem to the heart of Judea, where tens of thousands of Jews live once again, re-energizing the Jewish presence of our ancestral homeland. And you see those cranes over there? Those cranes are building another bridge. And over there, if you can see behind me, they're building another tunnel. There are so many Jews who have moved back to live in our ancestral homeland that the state of Israel is building another bridge and tunnel system to allow for the massive amount of Jewish residents of Judea to travel back and forth to Jerusalem. This is our answer to the European Union and the Israel haters around the world. We are home. We are re-energizing, resettling our homeland in order not just to protect ourselves, the Jewish people in our homeland, but us being in our homeland to protect the whole freedom-loving world, because we are where we are supposed to be. This is where God wants the Jewish people to be home, to be able to be a beacon of light to humanity and protect the freedom-loving world. So European Union and Israel haters all over the world, do whatever you want in the press with your protests, lie all you want about us. This is the Jewish answer. Building more homes, building more bridges, more tunnels, and strengthening the Jewish connection to our homeland. Before I sign off here from Givat HaMatos, please God, that will be built to be another neighborhood of Jerusalem with thousands of Jerusalemites living here. I hope you feel that this was educational. It opened up your eyes to the reality of Jerusalem, to the reality of the fake news about Jerusalem, to the reality of the hypocrisy and the anti-Israel agenda of the European Union and all the other groups that are raking Israel under the coals for making a decision to build here, to build in Jerusalem. And I hope you're as excited as I am, knowing that Israel is continuing to build in Jerusalem, continuing to build in Judea and Samaria, continuing to build roads and even bridges and tunnels to strengthen the Jewish presence in our ancestral homeland, where we make life better for all who decide to live peacefully with us. So signing off for the Pulse of Israel, this is Avi Abelo, calling out the lies always and inspiring you with the truth about the Jewish people and the land of Israel, and how our purpose here is to help humanity and the freedom-loving world. Shalom, everyone.
Pulse of Israel, frontline videos from the Holy Land. Support our work by donating today.